Hello and welcome back to Cycling Unboxed. And in here today from this box from Sigma Sports, I've got some upgrades for my winter commute. It's slowly becoming autumn here in the UK, and as the weather turns, it's starting to rain a bit more. I need to protect myself from the water and the cold a little bit more. So I've got two upgrades in here for you today. So with that being said, let's get into it. Let's get into the box here. So this box is from Sigma Sports, so 100% recyclable, which is always a nice feature, and let's get into it. I've actually got two items in here, and the first item is a pair of Altura gloves, and the reason why the box is so big is my second item, which is some SKS Raceblades. So, I think I'll get into the gloves first, and then we'll go into the Raceblades later. First up, let's go over the gloves. So I got these from Sigma, branded Altura, and Altura, a fairly good brand. And the reason I got them was two reasons. One, I needed some waterproof gloves for winter, and for when it rains. And secondly, I wanted something reflective. Because I'm commuting in these, I thought I'd be seen. They were only £14 because the only size option left was extra large, but I thought I might just about fit them. They do seem to have this nice cuff around them, and if I just get my hand into, if anything, now that I've put them on, I'm quite glad I went for the extra large, so it seems to be the right size. They definitely seem thick enough for the cold for me, so when it gets to those under 5 degrees Celsius temperatures when I'm cycling in, they seem to like they'll be okay actually. They seem like they'll be good. But like I said, the main reason I bought them is because of the waterproofness. So as I just said, I like the reflectiveness. If I get my torch out, the bands do seem to be reflective, although not on all lights. It's just these really that are reflective. If I shine my torch on it. And then let's have a quick look at the waterproofness. So if I just get some water, pour it on there, and actually, yeah, it seems to be almost more like a hydrophobic coating rather than anything else keeping it waterproof, but I'm sure for my 30-minute journey they'll keep my hands dry. Next up in my box are these SKS Raceblade Pro extra large set, so they've got an extra little fairing on the bottom, and the reason I went for these is because they're super easy to put on and off your bike. So if you want to change it to a new bike, that's fine. So let's get these open and let's have a look. There we go. So they just come as this. If I quickly snip this off. There we go. Here they are. So these are mud guards in the UK or fenders in American. The first one is short, but it also has this flap on there to stop the rain from coming up and hitting your legs. And the rear one is a little bit longer. And these are super adjustable. All you have to do is strap them on and then move them to wherever you need them to be, so they're just sitting over the wheel. I did get caught out in the rain before I had these, and my butt got really wet, so that's why I wanted to buy them. I did have them on the previous bike that was stolen, and I can say definitively that these actually work really well. They're super easy to install, so why don't we go have a look at that now. As I said earlier, these are super easy to apply. You quite literally strap them to the back of your A-frame there, and then you adjust the height of it from the actual strap itself. After you've adjusted the height, you can change the angle, and then where the fender's actually attached to, you can slide that back and forwards, so you can get it closer or further away from the frame. And like I said, this is how it looks after just about 2 minutes of adjusting, and I think those work out really well. Extra features to note about this is that they are 365 grams for the pair, so you will be adding a little bit of weight on, but for a winter bike, it does not matter. And the second thing is that they can fit up to a 32mm tyre, which is pretty wide, even for winter commuting bikes, so I think that's quite nice. This has been Cycling Unboxed. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video.